So I want to take a quick moment to thank everybody for their requests, and I've been getting some requests from some interesting directions here. So this first request actually came to me through, if I'm not mistaken, Bethesda's forum. Somebody sent me a message through Bethesda's community SNAPMAP forum thing there. I'll go ahead and post a link to that in the description of this YouTube video, by the way. In any case, he went ahead and sent me a request, said, hey, I'd like you to take a look at this, tell me what you think. It's called the Domination Stone M1, version 1.5. That's by OuterOblivion19. Map ID on that is ST3NTYVD, and it says, head through the portal and fight your way to Kazarak's domain, featuring hard fights, secrets, and 3 engaging boss fights. And this might be a great time to remind people that I am a mediocre at best player, so if your level is hard, it's probably going to whoop my butt. In any case, let's go ahead and take a look at that author profile. OuterOblivion19, excuse me, has played 19 hours and 6 minutes of SNAPMAP content and has done it doing like a, I guess, an alien version of a White Walker. That is like really badass armor. I dig that. He's accumulated over 69,000 SNAPMAP points, is listed as the author of 3 total maps, which has netted him an 84% upvote rating off of 70 upvotes. So groovy stuff, and let's go ahead and take a look and see if we get dominated by the Domination Stone. Everybody must get Domination Stoned. Version 1.5. Alright, got a lockdown. We got an incoming voice comm. Sergeant Ramus speaking. I'm glad you have arrived. The situation has gotten out of control. Those demon bastards have eviscerated and mutilated my men and laid waste to the station. The scientists, soldiers, everyone is dead except myself and 3 others. We are held up inside the East Wing Control Center. It's not too far from your location. Head there and I shall give you further instructions. Alright. Well, okay then. Let's take stock of the situation. Weapon wheel says shotgun and shotgun only, but that's okay, Sir Shadow and I, we go way back. And guess what? Badass armor. I'm wearing it! Yeah! So. Alright. We are in a flaming room here, and oh, what's going on? Death subtracts 5,000 score. Glory kills give 250% score. Achieving part-time gives 30,000 score. Collecting all secrets gives 15,000 score. Well, I can think of 45,000 points I ain't getting. But, hey, I dig that there is a consequence for death. Love it. Alright. Wow, okay. Yikes. It is messy in here. Alright. And, ooh, good, light. I do like light. Alright, Sergeant Ramus. I'm coming. I'm coming for you, buddy. Don't worry. But first, I gotta kill these demons for maximum pointage. Because if I don't get the points, what's the point? No points, that's what. Because then I will have a score of 0, and that would be pointless. See what I did there, Sergeant Remus? Sergeant Remus, come in, man. Come on, man. This is gold. Gotta give me some here. Yep. So the legends of Doomslayers are true. You certainly are our last hope. So about your mission. Here's a pistol. Mission to break through the demonic horde and enter the portal of hell. Once there, you need to travel to the fortress of the Demon Lord Kazarak, kill him, and return to the facility with the Domination Stone. Trying to make a part-time here, man. That is what is keeping the portal open on their side.
Access denied.
Oh, I see. To correct our wrongdoings, I'll end the lockdown and let you proceed to the portal. Good luck. Alright.
Disengaged.
Okay, does that... Now can I push this?
Access denied.
Nope, still access denied. Okay, so... There must be another thing I have to do. Maybe over here? Who knows? Alright, well... What can I say? I ain't never made a part-time in my life. What's in there, anyway? Anything? Just a room full of soldiers and a switch. Alright, well, be that way. I don't care. You can just rot for all I care. Alright. Okay, whoa, hey! Wow, wowzers. Okay, that was cool. Come get some. Come on, you're puppy. Come on. Come on, Toro. Oh, Ferdinand, let's do this. Yeah! I say glory kill, please. Thank you. Oh, got another one. Got your little brother over here. Oh, Poochie. Oh, Pooch. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the names of any famous pit bulls, except maybe Spuds McKenzie. And I'm guessing I am probably the only person old enough right now to remember Spuds McKenzie. Old enough and American enough, I should say. Alright, so what's... Oh, what do I have here? What's that do? That is a shield wall. Ah, well. Not the most effective. I'm kind of realizing all the times I refused to take it before I was perfectly justified. Gee, many cripes. Okay. Okay, at least I have double jump and I move pretty fast. I'm good with that. There we go. All right, we're getting caught up. We're doing better here. We're doing better. We're doing. Yeah, I'm all right, and I'm also low on the shotgun ammo. Well, you know, switch tactics. Sure are a lot of teleporters around here that don't seem to be working.
Presence at critical levels.
All right. Well, there's unsafe levels. There's critical levels. Yeah, I'm still looking for demonic presence at kind of, sort of levels, or demonic presence at meh. You know. There's only one demon here. His name's Gerald. He's kind of a wuss. He has, like, you know... He doesn't want you to burn in hell. He just likes to, you know, sit in the corner, light one match at a time, and giggle. You know? Like, that's our Gerald. Demonic presence at awe levels, you know? Demonic presence at pathetic levels. I mean, these are all, like, demonic presence levels that never get experimented with here. Like, you know... Like, you know... About, could demonic presence be at annoying levels, or, you know... mildly irritating levels? I mean, who knows? Alright, so... Whoa, hey, guys. Alright, that can't be everybody, and I still ain't yet figured out what these teleporters do, so let's deal with these. Oh, they're just the... take you to a different part of the floor kind of thing. Okay. Alright, the music just got more badass. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Oh, hey, buddy. Ooh, ooh. Ain't coming. Oh, oh, okay. This seems like a good time to get that regenerate. Good, okay. Oh, hey, that's a lightning gun. Hey, remember, we like those now. Boy. Finally! Thank you! Alright, time to switch to something a little more rat-a-tatty, I think. That'll do! Go! One for you, and... realized I had the stun mod. Doggone. Alright, well that's a point loss. Doggone it. Died in combat. It's a bad one. Alright. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, hey! I kind of wish I knew about this before. That would kind of save my bacon a little bit. Having to, like, make a Tesla rocket fill in for my lack of grenades. So it's kind of slipping me up a little there. Alright, I kicked you in your demonic breeches. You're doggone right. And this was the lightning gun. Yeah, which, again, I've decided I kind of like. So, alright, so we're down to shotgun, that, and that, and that. And, oh yeah, we gotta do the stupid thing to get that. So, let's... And boom. Okay. Okay. Feeling pretty good, except for the part where I don't know where I'm going next. So, that's... Well, that works. This looks like progress. Things explode! Roar! Enrage timer, you say? What the heck is an enrage timer? Activate the switch in the room with the red light to block the psychic attack? What? Sanity's what is any of this? What is going on with all of the stuff meters that are showing up on the side of the doggone screen? Oh. Oh, what? Hurt input? Oh. Is that what the psychic thing is? The sanity's cleansing is or whatever? It just insta-kills you when the timer runs out? Okay. I still don't even know what an enrage timer is. So, okay, activate the switch in the room with the red light to... Okay, so which is the room with the red light? This one? Yes. Okay. I mean, I see a red light. Switch isn't working. Okay, what constitutes red light? I don't get it. They all have red lights. So, okay. Okay, so why I guess the interior lights? Okay, no, because all the interior lights are white. What is this? Again, that looks like it's a red light. No, the button don't work. Okay, this maybe. Okay, and I still died. Okay. Sanius, huh? Oh boy, I'm just getting batted around here. Okay, so I guess we're looking for the red floor. Ah, over there. Okay, get out of my way, please. I just want once for this to work. Alright, that worked. Hooray! Okay. Okay, that was just weird. Oh, jeez. Okay. Also having a really hard time concentrating any sort of fire on the boss right now, because really, like, his minions are just too ridiculous, and the teleporting is a little annoying, but I get it, I guess. And obviously boss battles are not supposed to be easy, you know. Definitely has a learning curve. This is definitely one of those boards where you should not expect to beat it the first time you play it. Well, I mean, you're going to beat it either way, but... Kill the Eye of Madness to reveal the room with the red... What is the Eye of Madness? Oh, you. Okay. Alright, now I need to figure out which is the room with the red light. None of them. What is going on here? I did not see a red light. Okay. So, yep, we are in negative score territory, people. Negative score territory. And, just a wild guess, but I don't think I'm going to make this part-time. Alright. Alright. Is this the red light? Alright, that was the red light. I think what needs to happen is there needs to be a clearer... Okay, and again, I don't know what the enrage timer is. Still don't know what the enrage timer is. But I think there needs to be a clearer indicator of which is the room to go to. I mean, like, because I feel like it's not even a little consistent. Alright, I have madness. Insanious damage increased to 300. Why? Okay, I think this is the red room, maybe. Okay. Oh, right, because... Okay, I really, there's sort of a comparison I use every time I run into boss battles that feel like they have one too many elements going on, and that's the pot of chili reference, where you can, you know, if you, like, one of the problems that, like, especially, like, people who, like, make chili for the first time do is they pretty much empty their entire spice cabinet into the chili. And that's kind of what this boss battle is starting to feel like. I feel like it has too many elements going on. I mean, I'm sure it would make more sense as a replay thing, but one of the problems is that, like, some of the things it's trying to do, it's not quite nailing, like the whole, like, find the red room thing.
This is how it ends.
Oh, well, normally I would have a lot of snappy answers for that, but I'm trying to give feedback here. I really do feel like the elements are... I feel like there's just too much... there's too much spice in this chili. There's just, like, too many different elements going on. And it's one of those things where I might feel differently about it after a second playthrough. But as a, like, all I can go on right now is my first impression. And my first impression is that boss battle was just too much stuff going on. So, okay. Alright, finally! A normal human grenade for normal human people like me. Nice. Okay. Alright, so let's grab some armor here. Because we've got to protect our negative 6,400 points here. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to end this on a positive note if I stop screwing up so much. Who knows? I can dream, can't I? Okay. This is a very dark room. I don't think this is... I can't tell if this is the like, really dark darkness or not. All I can tell you is that it's dark, man. It's really dark. I will slowly but surely make my way to a loftier number, like negative 5,000, or perhaps negative 4,500. That will be good. Let's see. So, okay, solid core piles, lovely. Alright, well, let's get this over with. Alright. Woo! Whoa! Ah! Alright. Alright. Finally gonna take back the night here. Yeah! I will say one thing, like just kind of following up on what was going on with the boss battles, the sort of mobby battles that are before the boss battles so far, like I've enjoyed every single one. These are fun battles. Slightly frustrating, but like good. Frustrating in a much better way. Like that whole, like you're frustrated because you kind of know if you screw up, you kind of know in retrospect what you were supposed to do, you know. And it's like, you know, you're like, oh man, I screwed up, you know, like. Ideally, you want the players to come away from every experience going, oh, it was me that screwed up, not the board screwing me, you know? Like, and that was one of the problems I was having with that first boss battle. I mean, again, not to obsess on it too much, but I think the main problem I was having was there were, I want to say, at least 2 elements in there that did not feel like I was in charge of my own, or that I was the author of my own fate, as it were, you know? Especially like I said, the whole confusion with the door color, the room colors and stuff. Like that was kind of an element, just kind of being thrust into situations that were like kind of not as well explained as I would have liked, kind of thing. Like I had no idea what that like rage meter was all about, you know. Like I didn't know if that was like if I like was it something good for me or bad for me or what, you know, like, and man, there were just a lot of meters inside of that thing. I mean, if your boss battle has like 3 or 4 meters going on at any given point, you might want to rethink your mechanics and spread them out a little bit, maybe over a couple of bosses. When your boss mechanics have sub-mechanics, you know, it's time to rethink the complexity of your boss battle. Anyway, Spectres in the Dark. We're up to 2 strikes. So, as I like to explain, I have a 3 strikes policy, and the way it works is if you combine the 3 strikes, I'm out. And those 3 strikes are Spectres, Dark, and Smoke. Like, so Spectres in the Dark is 2 strikes. If anything starts smoking, I'm just done. And this has been a fun debate to have with people. It's like, well, it was in the original game, and I always respond to that by saying there were several things in the original game I wasn't crazy about. I'm not going to sit here and say that the first Doom was a wholly perfect product, you know? One of the things it did was Spectres in the Dark, for example. But the other thing of it is just, I feel like, I was saying again, with boss battles, sometimes I feel like you can have too much of something. You know, you combine, you know, I like cinnamon, I like cayenne pepper. I would not combine the 2, you know? Like, I make a lot of food-based metaphors, so it should surprise nobody watching that I'm not a thin man. So, alright. But, now, oh, there you are. Alright, back to the, always valuable in a dark room vortex rifle. Oh man, just as my score was getting positive, too. Okay. Well, hey, we made it. We made it back from, Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon! Oh, see, there's the lights. I just saw lights. We can have lights if we want to, I guess. Ah, screw. Okay. And why not? Why not bust out the Baron? That's why not. Because I will give him a dirty Sanchez. Alright. Woo! Oh my goodness gracious. Now things are getting super duper crazy nuts. And I'm sure if I could just find kind of a nice quiet corner to sit and think about my life, I would be a much happier person. That's wholly unrelated to this board though. Yeah, well, that was nice. I ended up inadvertently giving a little coup de grace with the, Ooh, I'm almost back up to positive. I'm almost back up to positive score. Don't let the stupid Lost Souls screw it up for me, please. Alright. More ammos. More armors. Already got you, babe. And bloop. Bloop. That. Oh. There we go. Alright. Okay, so I can't ledge grab onto that thing for some reason. Alright, so is this way the right way then? I see an Argent cache. Let's do this. Gotta hustle this up. Okay, something's behind me. Okay, I can hold more ammo now. That's awesome. Oh boy. And no, I just got a positive score again. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, what's all this then? Wait, where am I? Okay, I'm guessing that's some sort of force field. Guards must be killed. Okay. Oh, hi. Hey, you must be one of these guards. I heard so much about it. Player messaging. Yerp. Oh, another one, you say? Alright. Board kill, please. Thank you. There we go. So, I think it goes without saying. I don't think I'm making this part-time. Alright. Okay. Whew. Ramp off the stairs there a little bit. Okay, so I take it there are more guards? Is that what's going on? I am so confused right now. Okay. Alright, I see a regen. It's going to be another horde. Chain gun with Gatling. Armor bits. Yeah, alright, Explosive Master. Alright, this is good. This is real good. Okay. And only Kazarek's most powerful serviceman in his domain. Kill one and take his heart. Find Kazarek's warmonger. Interesting. Alright, do I have a POI to point me in that direction? This is one of those situations where, oh, you'll know it when you see it. It's a portal. How can you not know what a portal is? You're a Doom guy. Like your whole shtick. Oh wait, this is the Guardian's room, I think, or something. Oh, okay. Alright. Is this where we... Alright. And you are Grobulus. You also have an enraged timer, which means bad things for me. So let's just switch straight to the I'm done with your BS gun here. Core has spawned. What is that? Okay, so... Whoa! There we go. Okay, so a core has spawned. So I guess that means gotta go find the core or something? I don't know. Where is core? Did he? No. Okay, where is core? Where does correspond? Where does correspond? Not down there. I've probably passed it like 8,000 times. There's people in my chat going completely berserk. No, no. Okay, more armor at least. Okay, still not taking damage, so whatever's going on. So shouldn't there be like some smoke or some light or something to tell me where this core is at? How stupid am I right now that I'm not seeing this core? No core in there, no core in there. No core there, no core there. Okay, I am legit confused right now. Like, okay. I am legit confused right now. Where is not under your butt. It's not in the pit. I'm not seeing it on the edge of the pit. Let's circumnavigate here. Is it up on something? Okay. Oh, I'm holding it. Oh my god. I'm actually just holding a core. Okay. So either I picked it up by accident, or I just didn't, Alright, so... back to work, I guess. Suicide electricity? What are we talking about here? Where is there electricity? Oh, is it? Oh, I see. It's doing a pattern around the room, so I do have to... Okay, so there's the core. Okay. Alright, I get it now. Okay, oh my god. We are... very... Are you serious? Are you serious with this crap? Okay. Okay. Fine. So, you know. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay. Think we can damage him again. Good. About 40%, he's gonna do something crazy again. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, oh boy. Okay. Alright, blue core, that goes over here. Again, I really do feel like there's too much going on at once. Like, again, and also again, this may be one of those things that changes with repeated plays of the board. So I will tell you this much: I would very much, as much as I'm sort of complaining about the boss battles. First off, the boss battles are far from the worst. In fact, you know, oh, whoa, what just happened there? Okay. What the heck was that? Again, damage increases for some reason. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is very clearly a case of too much going on at once. Now, Again, this is very easily a board I could see myself coming back to it another time to try to get a non-zero score, like, or a score higher than 0. But for now, I could not possibly tell you what the pattern is supposed to be here. Like, what? There's almost no safe place to be, like at all. It's weird. Okay. Like, okay, so can I damage him yet? I can't even tell. I've completely lost track of, like, everything I was trying to do. Okay, so there's the red core. Alright. Alright. And this, I'll probably die while putting it in. Or, oh, hey, how about that? Or just immediately afterwards. That works, too. Okay. Alright. Oh, grab you, Liss. Okay. Yeah, this part is just so... What is even going on here? Okay, can these guys be killed, at least? Maybe that's the key to doing this part, is like killing these electric monsters. Oh my goodness. I can't tell if they can even be killed. Oh my goodness. Oh man, Kazarak is going to be crazy, isn't he? So I don't want to give the impression that I'm not enjoying myself. I mean, like, this is frustrating, and it's pretty close to the good side of frustrated. I'm not going to say, I mean, there's definitely some things about it that I'm just kind of like, you know, but I'm certainly not as angry at this board as I have been at some boss battles recently. Like, these boss battles don't make me angry, they just kind of confuse me a little and make me wonder how I'm going to approach it on future runs, kind of thing, you know? So, it's definitely a good kind of frustrating. That said, I like, especially the last part of that battle and the whole mechanic with the enrage timer, I don't get it. Like, okay, so first off, one of the problems with the way the enrage timer works is it actually it unfairly punishes players who are bad at the game. Like, you know, it's like if
your soul, you will suffer eternal damnation.
Thanks. I mean, you know, here's the thing, like, Insanius again? Really? Okay, so say you got a boss that, like, you know, or like when you have a consequence for death, which this board has a great one. You know, you lose points for dying. You know, you lose points for dying. That's a great consequence for death. You know, especially if you're going for score, and you know, that sort of thing. But then you've got something that basically, like, oh, if you aren't good enough to finish the game quickly, then we're going to make the game harder on you. And it's like, no, the people that can't finish your board quickly are the people who are the least good at Doom, you know? And so making the game harder for the people who are least good at the game is just weird. Like, any mechanic that punishes a player for not being good at it, like, or just, like, or I should, more correctly, I should say, only punishes the players that aren't good at it, you know? Like, I definitely understand get good, I understand that, but, you know, it's like, you want to get so good that the board is easier for you than it would be for a person who's not good? That's weird. Like, to me, the person who's more skilled at the game should be getting the higher challenge, not the less skilled person, you know, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I mean, it's a thing I run into every once in a while where, like, somebody ends up making a mechanic that is clever, and again, I think the enrage, now that I kind of more better understand what the enrage timer is, I do agree that it is a clever thing, you know, it definitely does create kind of an incentive to do things, but it really is a mechanic that is only going to affect people who are bad at the game. You know what? Oh, the other example that I was thinking of was the Wall of Torment from Psychotron. Don't get me wrong, love that board so much, you know, but the Wall of Torment is a mechanic that you will run into more often if you are bad at the game. and it is tough to do, you know? And so it's like you're taking one of the tougher things and you're making it so only the people who suck at this game have to deal with it. So, like, weird, you know? So, anyway. Enough music about that. Jiminy cripes! Okay, I don't even care about glory kills at this point. Y'all can just die in a fire of my creation. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. These hell modules, dough. So snaggy. Okay. Where are you guys? Okay. It's so weird, the idea of having a... There's a Baron of Hell running around who is subservient to a Revenant. That's hilarious. Can't go messing with the natural order. Oh boy. Ammo has not been kind to me on this board. Alright, that'll do. Thank you. Oh man, why do I even care about glory kills anymore, man? My score ain't gonna be anywhere near. Okay, so that keeps making the psychic noise, and I'm wondering if he's trying to, like, let off a psychic attack that... but can't because, like... or something. I don't know. Or if that's just his thing, you know. He's got to have his thing, you know, otherwise his you know, his Twitch followers won't know who he is and all this other stuff. Because, you know, I mean, I don't want to sound racist, but, you know, all Revenants look alike to me. So, you know, there you have it. I wouldn't know him from Dracarius or, you know, Deathkiller or David Duchovny. You know, all of the famous Revenants in history, you know. Doomwrecker, you know, Arvidius, you know, Terrorax, oh, who's the other one? Something Kardashian, I can't remember which one, but it's one of the Kardashians. Anyway. Alright. Alright, we got Cybermanx on deck, yo. Alright, and still no rocket launcher, and I am running desperately out of all my other ammo. Oh my goodness gracious me. Am I just not running across ammo packs, or am I just that stupid? What's going on here? Alright, let's do stupid things faster. Where's all the ammo? Ah, there we go. Yes, got some universal ammo packs. Thanks, anti-Obamacare. Alright. I like these universal ammo packs. They're better than single-payer ammo packs. Oh, I forgot. I have those grenades now. Okay, well... Oh, doggone it. Well, hey, reloads the weapons. In death, we reload our weapons. Alright. Yeah, may as well. Alright, Insanius, let's get crazy. But for you, that means I'm gonna force you to be sane. Where'd he go? Oh, has he still got his... Oh, that noise is the teleporty noise, I'll bet. I'll bet that's what's going on. Alright. What do I keep getting snagged on over here? It's like small lip. Oh my goodness. This darkness, though. Let me think here. Okay, where are you teleporting to now? Oh, there you are. Apparently he is unstunnable. Okay, where'd you go? Come on. $30-minute part-time, everybody. 30-minute part-time. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright. Where is... That's another thing that I would like to be able to find a sort of, like, suggestion to get around, but haven't found one yet, so I just kind of reserve my judgment so far. But the boss quitting the field at certain points in a boss battle, like, I have never been crazy about that. Like, especially boards with part-times. Like, anytime you're removing the target from the player, it just feels weird. And, you know, I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but, you know, it's not a mechanic I personally like, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna completely poop on it, because, you know, like I said, it's like, well, do you have any better ideas for doing this particular kind of thing? The only one I can really come up with is, could you not, you know, but I don't have a compelling reason for why not. It's just, I don't personally enjoy it. It's like, well, not everything is for me. Part of the reason I will actually abstain from voting on a map is my confession that I am not the target audience for the map. So, by that, I will come out and say, oh yeah, no, there's certain mechanics I just do not like, and, you know, couldn't give you a good concrete reason for it, but, you know, sort of the general reason I don't like the boss quitting the field mechanic is because, you know, you just, killing the boss is pretty much the sole vital part of a boss battle. So, you know, removing the target for extended periods of time and not really making it clear what the mechanic is to bring them back. I mean, I can kind of assume it's probably kill these two idiots, but I've seen him come back even though they aren't dead. So I'm just really not clear on what needs to get done. And again, there are so many distractions in this board. Like, this board really does like to cram a whole lot into very little. And it's respectable for people smarter than me, I guess. You know, I mean, I'm very fond of telling people I'm not a very smart man, you know, like, I'm not the sharpest ball in the pantry. Oh, was he actually dead? Oh, okay, that's what was happening. See, confused. Just, I'm so very confused. So much of this board is, it confuses me in my simple, confusable mind, you know? So it's the only way I can really put it. Alright, so I take it this is the portal? Alright, warp to Kazarian's. Oh, well now this looks sexy. What's going on here? Alright, hey. What's up, dude? And you are? Eye of Kazarak. Okay, so great. I have to beat every single one of his body parts in 6 minutes? What? Alright, where'd he go? Let's see what happens if we just... So, now, see, here I got some room to move. So, and it's visible. I can see what I'm doing. Find out what your stupid scaling mechanic is. Destroy the eye's essence before it heals itself? What is the eye's essence? What is the eye's essence? This? I don't understand. What is the eye's essence? Okay, now we got a healing boss. That's wonderful. Alright. I have no idea what the essence is. Still don't know, because that would seem to be doing jack all. And he's back to 100%, so... Oh, okay. Part of an eyeball is the essence, anyway. Destroy the eye's essence before it heals itself. Again, what is the eye's essence? What is... It says eye... Okay, so that. So basically... Okay, I was really confused there, because... Wasn't doing it before. I didn't do anything before. So apparently I just gotta hit it with like a rapid fire weapon. It's one of those things. Yeah, at this point I don't even care about score. I'm just want this to be done. Yeah, no indication if this is even doing anything or not. Alright, good. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of ignoring everything else that's going on in the battlefield right now, so I can... Actually, to my benefit to die a little bit, because at least that refills my weapons. Alright, it's 4% left. Alright, so that's done. Now I can enter Kazarak's domain. Wait, Kazarak, isn't that like the thing that happens to your eyeball that old people have to get surgery for? They have to like get the Kazaraks removed? Why don't we just call in one of those guys? What do we need a Doom guy for? This seems like a lot more work. You know, why don't we just get one of those doctors that does the Kazarak laser eye surgery, you know, and distract him that way. I hate when I steal my own kills. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get ammoed up here, because... Ammo in the heel. Oh, hey! The dice show is in tow. Let's see if that actually makes a difference. Alright. Alright, let's try it now. We enter... Oh. Well. Cool. Okay, well, I mean, that definitely earned its vote up, and I even went ahead and gave it a hard. I think it does deserve a hard, because it does have a consequence for death. It's a fair consequence for death. It's harsh but fair, and this is a very harsh board, and that's very important to note. I mean, this is this board is an ass kicker. I'm not gonna you know, sort of duck around that or anything there. You know, in retrospect, I can say the most fun that I had was during a lot of those horde battles. You know, usually the battles like right before the boss battle for me were the most fun there. You know, I mean, there were a couple places where I felt like it was too dark. You know, and I think maybe using maybe like not using the dark filter, or like one of the things is you're very tempted. Okay, so here's what happens. This is sort of what goes on in the mind of the design here. And at least for me, I don't know if this happens for everybody else, but you're sitting there, you're designing a board, and you're sitting there going, man, I want this room to be really dark and atmospheric, and you know, it needs, so you know, so you in your head you're thinking, in your notes you're thinking, okay, I want this to be dark and atmospheric. So you look for a filter that's dark and atmospheric. The problem is sometimes you've already built a setting that is already, it feels dark and has a darkish atmosphere. So what's happening is you're layering an extra layer of that darkness on there, and you're making it too dark. So the hell modules, for example, I mean, they're already like dark and evil looking. Like, I mean, they're not like, I mean, dark, but they're already sinister and evil looking enough. They don't need to be made darker to get the idea that you're in a dark, sinister place. You're in hell. It doesn't get any more dark and sinister than being in hell. So you don't necessarily have to make make it dark, like with a filter, you know, that makes it tougher to play. Especially like one of the problems with the Hell modules is they're very snaggy, and so like a lot of times if you make those modules too dark, your player can't see what they're getting snagged on, and it becomes just kind of frustrating to navigate. So, you know, that's something to think about when you're looking into, you know, putting filters in a room. Is ask yourself, is the mood I'm trying to create already there, and I'm just trying to tart it up a little bit? Because, you know, like you know, you don't necessarily have to do that. The one thing I am definitely not as jazzed on right now, the boss levels are very... Okay, so the boss levels have a lot of really great mechanics in them, you know, and I think this is a person that had some really great ideas for how to build boss battles, and I love all of those individual ideas. I feel like they were put together in a way that says, okay, I have got 10 pounds of idea, but I've only got a 5-pound bag. Screw it, we're just going to cram it all in there. So I feel like these boss battles are too, I don't want to say complicated, but definitely there's a whole lot going on in them that I feel like, you know, some of the elements just don't quite mesh for me, and it just kind of creates a equal parts tedious and frustrating experience. That last boss battle, as a matter of fact, one of the things that was interesting about it was that I was kind of actually able to cheese it, because once I stopped caring about the score, because I knew I wasn't going to get a good score anyway, I mean, all I had to do was sit there and circle strafe, and, you know, it was sort of the same thing. So, you know, you've got the essence, the Kazarek's eyeball essence, that thing that is essentially in the same spot that the eyeball is. So it's just really weird, because like having to shoot that thing doesn't really change where you have to shoot or any sort of a thing that you have to do. All it does is sort of like arbitrarily put a time limit on shooting at that one spot for some reason. So I really do feel like, in some ways, the boss battles were also out of order. You know, like the last boss battle was the easiest one in the whole board. You know, it's kind of weird the way that worked. So I would say that, like, there are a lot of great ideas in this map. I'm a big fan of the ideas here. I love that custom geo area at the end. So, you know, lots of kudos about the idea, but I feel like sort of some of the placement and execution isn't 100% there. Now, it's not necessarily something I'd say, well, geez, you need to go through and change this. You know, I mean, you know, it's your artistic vision. Do what you want. But these are my sort of responses to those creative choices, is to say, you know, honestly, you know, I feel like you have too many good ideas, and I never feel that about anyone, but I think you have a lot of great ideas, and you should have spread them out over more boards rather than trying to cram them all into this one board, is my opinion. But at the same time, this is probably a map I'm going to come back and try to play and get a non-zero score, you know, like something a little more positive than negative 40,000 points, which is what I ended up pulling off. So in any case, this is the Domination Stone M1 v.1.5, promises to be part of a series, so get in on the ground floor. And again, that's OuterOblivion19. That map ID one more time is ST3NTYVD. Bring a pair of big boy pants. You're gonna need them.
I can't hardly believe it. How about you? Can you believe that that's so wicked, super cool? It's true. The baddest teams who ever hit the pool is singing to save you, and that's because I rule.
That Team Enzil is going to hook you up.
There's no debating this, because I am so great at this. You really should be grateful that you do not have to pay for this. I'm swell. Every other is just a sucker MC.